behind. Bad bitches, every city in my tribe. Look behind. Booty dominate.
A leader
How
doesn't
is
necessarily beck out calls and people are supposed to submit and just follow them. A leader asks questions. A leader makes self-sacrificing. And people can switch off taking the lead.
The
but my
best
thing
leader
is,
stands by their people and
Yeah.
with them at the same level.
well, yes, the thing of it is, yes, of course, you're going to support the people that you work with, and you're going to love them. Of course, if you have a wife or a significant other, you're going to make sure she's taken care of, and you're going to love her. But when I talk about traditional gender roles, a lot of that gets missed. When I talk about traditional gender roles, they usually assume that I'm saying, oh, a woman's just going to be my slave, and that she's meaningless and nothing. Which that's not my position, nor it has ever been my position at all. Right? People call me toxic for that. And it's like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that women don't have a place in society. Of course they fucking do. Like, that's ridiculous to say that they don't. They do. But I'm talking about in the bigger framework as far as building a household. A man has to be the leader of his household, and that's his job. His job is to protect his family
No.
and to provide provision for
But
his household. And a woman's job is supposed to make sure that she's loving, that she's committed, and that she's submissive underneath her husband. That's it. It doesn't mean that she's less important.
submission,
Hold up. It doesn't mean that she's less important or invalid or anything like that. People underrate how important it is. Hold on. People underrate how important it is of building a household. It's a 24/7 by 365 job that women need to get credit for. Like, it's an important job. It's not something to be just dismissed to say that it's not important. It's very important. And modern day women have seen that as to say, okay, I don't want to be like a slave and all this other stuff. So they push away from the idea. And I don't blame them, because society has brainwashed them to believe that being a homemaker and being a mother is something to be scoffed at, or if it's insignificant. And the truth of the matter is, it's a huge, important part in building our society. I'll let you guys respond. Go ahead.
So I want to respond really quickly.
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
like, and I don't think you're coming at this like in a toxic way. Actually, I think you are just very passionate about this.
For sure.
This conversation, but I do think that there is, like, I think you need to acknowledge that, like, when you go, like, if you can go back and listen to how you just said that, you said, well,
Sure.
the man's job is to be like the protector and the provider. And then you said,
Sure.
well, the woman's job is to be loving and caring and committed. But, like, why are you putting the emphasis on, like, the commitment and the loving and the caring on the woman, but you didn't bring any of that, like, up when it comes to the man?
Well, okay, of course. So let me clarify. Of course, he's supposed to be committed to his family and his wife. Of course, he's supposed to love them. Of course. I'm sorry I didn't make that clear.
Right, but it's interesting, like Bree makes a great point. It's interesting that those are the characteristics that you say these are your priorities.
Yeah, like the
And for you to say that your position is not saying that women are less than, literally submissive, the root word sub means underneath, which is less than. Like, come on.
Okay, so my thing is, why is it wrong for me to say that a woman should be submissive underneath a man in the context of a relationship, but yet a woman who is independent, who is a career woman, is submissive to her job? As a matter of fact, she will go above and beyond, working 9 to 5, working for a corporation that at the end of the day could fire her at the drop of her freaking hat. But meanwhile, an emphasis has been put on women to solely go after careers. Now, again, I'm not hating on a woman who does, but what's happening is that more women now today, because of modern day society, are pursuing after careers than opposed to actually going after and building a home, because they've been demonized to say to hate being at home or being a homemaker. But the thing of it is, a woman's role as far as building a house is very important. It's not to be understated.
Well, I
Go
just
ahead.
think that answer kind of comes like for itself, like the second
Sure.
you started assuming that a career woman wasn't the boss and that she was the employee.
Well, that's the thing. A career woman, think about it. A career woman, if she's working in corporate America, she's an employee. Most people, whether they be male or female, if they're working a 9 to 5 job, they're the employee. There is
because
no
of thinking like yours.
No, that's the
So, like,
reality. There are in the employee. It's just
No,
numbers.
but
You know what I'm saying?
it's
Whether it's
because of
Amazon,
misogynistic
like,
Microsoft,
thinking.
why
It keeps
working as a
women in lower
school, they're
roles.
why
they're
are
going to
you
be
not
employees.
pointing
It is what it is.
wait,
So why
Sorry.
is it?
why are you not pointing out the problem in a man being submissive to his job? Like, what's the difference? Because I
Huh?
think the main reason why a lot of men don't want the woman to be the sole provider is because it makes them insecure in their masculinity.
Bingo.
No. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I've dated women who make more than me. I didn't give a damn. It didn't matter to me. I don't care about. And you'll be probably surprised when I tell you this, but most of men don't even care about how much a woman makes. They don't look for that in regards to finding a mate. They don't care about how much she makes. They only care about whether if she's cooperative and submissive. That's pretty much it. That's it. As far as much money she makes, it's irrelevant to
Wow.
men. They don't care.
Really cannot.
Wow.
You must hear yourself. You must hear yourself.
Well, I'm
I
being
can't.
honest. I don't know
The-
what else to tell
you're-
you. Go ahead.
You expect the set role, which is not how it really works in the real world anymore. We're not in like 700 AD.
I don't need a
You-
man telling me what to do.
Hey,
I
I don't.
Well,
men
that's
should
your
be
right.
able to
And
take
that's
the
your right. If you
same.
want to be
I'm
single,
running
I should be able to
my
be
do
a
your thing.
homemaker
That's
if I
fine.
want.
I want to ask Osa a question quickly. Osa,
Sure.
what word
Yep.
comes to your mind when I say that I want to look for a man? I want to look for a boyfriend who is going to listen to what I say, who is going to be submissive to me, who I am providing for, who is cooperative with what I tell him to do,
Mhm.
and who I protect. And like
Oh,
what word?
you want the real answer to that?
Yeah.
Beta male.
There's no
These
such
are
thing.
not real. These are not real.
No, Osa, what word comes to mind about me? What do I sound like?
You sound like you're trying to understand, that you're fair, that you're just trying to understand. You're just
What?
asking questions.
No, because women who say those exact same things that you're saying right now about men are deemed controlling and crazy.
You
Or a
saying?
bitch.
Say that again. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
You kind of say that one more time. The last
Women
part.
who
I couldn't hear.
say those same things about men are deemed controlling and toxic.
No. Well, here's the deal. The thing of it is, I don't know if I would go that far and say that in regards to that situation. The thing of it is, nowadays, women they don't want to adhere to traditional gender roles. They don't. They want to go in a different direction.
Neither do men.
Right? Huh?
Say that neither partner should be submissive to the other one. I think you need to be your own person and like learn how to like live life together as like separate people and not control each other. Like what?
Well, I think like I said, people when I say and talk about traditional gender roles, they sort of simplify what I'm saying. All I'm saying is a man his job and his role is to make sure that he is strong and that he takes care of his house and be the leader. That's it. And a woman's job is to make sure that she looks after a man, that she's cooperative, submissive, and takes care of the home and the kids. That's pretty much it. And I don't think it's inherently evil or wrong for me to say that. I'm not diminishing her role in any way. I'm not misogynistic. No, I'm not, because I don't hate her.
Write down a date and time.
No,
Like, yes, you are a
no.
misogynist.
No, I know. It's not misogynistic to say, okay, a man's job is to
All right,
protect the
let's
woman
take a
and to give her
poll.
what she wants. I'm not
If
saying
you don't think
How is
Osa's
that different than
misogynistic,
slavery,
do a
Osa?
happy face. If you think he is misogynistic, do a sad face.
Yeah. Oh, so how is that different than slavery?
Well, see, I'm glad you brought that up. See, slavery.
Look at that.
What's slavery? Slavery means, no, that's fine. Slavery, you don't have a choice, right? Slavery, that means you're someone's property. Slavery means that you're beaten mercilessly, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're someone's property, you're beaten, and you have no type of rights to speak of.
Violence.
You have no type of rights to speak of. That's it. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. And that's the issue. See, women, when I say, and that's the problem, right, with this conversation, is that what I'm saying, the things that I'm saying, people automatically equate that to slavery. And that's not it. You're not a slave. I'm taking care of my wife. I'm giving her what she wants and what she needs. I'm taking care of her, making sure everything is provided for. And I'm taking care of the kids. Also.
I'll give you a
So how is
second,
that
but I'm going to
slavery?
respond.
I don't understand. I don't understand that. You have to explain it to me. I don't understand.
What you're saying lays the seeds for domestic violence,
Well,
which
first of
is
all, no, I don't. Domestic violence is
exactly
wrong.
like
If you have a
slavery.
woman, if you have a
Yes,
woman who's taking care, if you have a woman who's taking care of your family, taking care of your kids in the house,
I
and loving her husband, why would you beat her? Like that's wrong. Like,
yeah,
come on, man. Like, are
but
you serious? It's
that's
wrong. It's
but
wrong
the
to physically
ideology you're
abuse.
promoting
No, hold
accepts
on a
that
second.
You
behavior.
No,
just
we
said
don't. I'm
that
telling you now.
essentially. No, wait. Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. You
Okay.
literally just said that if a woman is getting beat, it is her fault.
What? I didn't say
You,
that.
because if she is loving on her man and doing all these things, then what reason does he have to beat her?
Wait a minute.
Like, come
Why?
on.
Look, it's wrong either way. You're not supposed to beat your wife. Like that's ridiculous. Are you serious? Come on now.
You
Don't say
said
that.
if
Like
she
I'm
is
not
loving
saying
on you,
that's
there's
ever
no
okay.
reason to beat her. Like, come on,
I
Osa.
I didn't
That was
say
that's
what.
a fucking shit take.
Kinsey,
Wait, yeah, but like,
Osa, I
Kinsey, I
really
didn't
think
say
you just
that.
don't
I didn't
understand
say
the
that.
depth of what you're
You
Kinsey,
saying.
did.
that's not what I'm saying.
like
What I'm
just
saying is because
try it.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna respond. Go
Okay.
ahead.
But to like, I think just to put it in like a different wording, when you look at like people who are in abusive relationships where like the man is the abuser and like beats his wife or girlfriend, the common like denominator that's present in all of those relationships is that the man does that because he wants his wife to be submissive to him and listen to what he's saying. So like you promoting that it's like the right thing for women to be submissive to like their boyfriends and husbands can lead to like that toxic masculinity can lead to abusive relationships because men are constantly told by other men that that is how they're supposed to be and that their wife is supposed to listen to them and submit to them. And so a lot of like men don't know how to do that healthily, and they lead to violence in order to force her to be submissive because they think that that's the only way to go about it.
Well, listen. My
And
thing is,
yeah,
no, I hear that, but my opinion is, and my view on the matter is, the thing of it is, if a man is taking care of what he's supposed to be taking care of, as far as his responsibilities as a man, as a leader, and as a provider, then a woman naturally is going to want to be submissive under him. That's it. That's what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking
no,
about forcefully. Listen, I'm not talking about that's wrong in any respect. Period. And that's not a real man at all. If you're a man and you have a wife who you're supposed to be taking care of and you beat her, then that's wrong. Period. I think we need to move on from that. I'm
uh,
not saying that it's okay to do that. It's never okay to
Yeah,
do it at
that didn't
all.
work out
but
well for you.
That's
Yeah,
not
well,
okay to do that. But
yeah,
so
but
don't misrepresent
sorry.
what I'm saying.
no,
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
no, I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
don't need to. I don't need to. You do
Well,
that very
no,
good.
we know
what you're saying is very apparent.
we know that you're not saying that it's right to do that. However, we're just like asking you to maybe understand that the ideologies that you're like promoting right now can lead to a lot of those men thinking that it's something that's okay to do in order to like fulfill that role of being quote unquote masculine.
No, I don't. I hear what you're saying. I just don't agree with that. Hold on. I'll be. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. I'm answering this call.
I think we all need a break after that.
I'm so fucking cute, bitch.